Anime Defenders is about to drop their biggest update yet, and I have all of the leaks to show you guys. The new update is set out to come this weekend very soon, and it has like the biggest amount of content that we've ever gotten. It's set to come out on July 14th, so around 3 days from the day that you're probably seeing this video. They have claimed that this is going to be the best update for free-to-play players and people that do not want to spend 5.7 years trying to get the Shadow Dragon. But I have a little bit to disapprove of that, and I'm going to show you guys why this update kind of won't be so good. Not only that, but I've actually gotten my hands on some exclusive leaks for some new features that are coming out in this update. Just don't tell anyone. Most of this actually started from the developers giving us a response. Sub, in my opinion, who is the best developer on this team, he actually made an important announcement for the future of Anime Defenders, talking about communicating more thoroughly and stuff like that with the community. Not only that, but he announced so many things that I'm gonna go over, and this is not the only thing in this video. Like, I do actually have some content leaks to show you guys, but first we need to understand what's actually gonna be added this update specifically. One of the first features that we were promised, or are promised, that is coming in this update is the Hollow Mirrors rebalance, which basically reduces the game duration to 20 minutes instead of the 30 minutes that it currently is, and you can actually earn rewards from the normal mode, the hard mode, and the nightmare mode, with nightmare being at a 10% chance of you receiving a wish drop. Right now, it's actually way worse than that. It is 10 times worse if you are doing Nightmare. And oh my god, I have to equip a unit. You know what, bro? Just equip something. As you can see, it's a 1% to get it from Nightmare. And you cannot get it from any of the other modes. So this is instantly going to make it like 10 times easier to get. Trust me, that might sound good, but it's really not. I'll explain it all in a second. But basically, wishes are being reworked. Right now, the way it is, it makes it or like this new way that they're adding, it makes it to where that it can be ways for free-to-play players to get them in a fair way. So it's going to make it a lot more free-to-play friendly. By that means that they are adding a new free-to-play friendly battle pass, which will contain quests to earn wishes and other premium / rare items. Now, any game like Anime Adventures, they're probably going to have a paid path to, you know, the battle pass. So there's obviously going to be a pay-to-win version, as well as a normal version, I would assume. But with this change, wishes are actually gonna become untradeable, and you can only use them. But they are adding a difference where there is now divine wishes, which is like a completely new wish thing. And it is not a normal wish, but instead this one is for people who have already purchased wishes. And they want to add this in order to make them fully tradable. But not only that, they are also going to have better but fair odds than normal wishes. If you didn't get that, these wishes that are currently in the game are not going to be anywhere as good as the ones that are going to be getting added. Well, they're probably going to still be pretty close, but the point is the pay-to-win ones are going to have higher chances, and you're going to be able to sell them. So overall, it's just more pay to win in that sense. And to top this even off even more by making this, I guess, more pay to win, everyone who purchased Robux wishes, aka the current ones in the game, before this announcement will be automatically compensated with divine wishes. In case you didn't know, I spent over, I think, like 120k Robux on these wishes. I don't know how much the math is quite, but I am supposed to get 600 divine wishes myself. I have been able to sell my normal Robux wishes for tons of trait crystals and all of that stuff, and now they are about to give even more pay-to-win people more wishes. What I'm trying to say here is that even though I have already went ahead and opened my wishes or traded them or sold them, I am gonna be given more. Obviously, you guys know I already pay to win almost like everything in this game, so it's not even like it matters for me. But it's the fact that this is even separating the normal players and the pay to win players even more. Every pay to win player is going to be happy, but at the same time, this is communicating for worse for free to play players, because now not only are pay to win players going to have better divine wishes that have higher chances of giving them the Shadow Dragon, but they can also sell them for gems and basically dominate dominate this game. But this is something I want to hit on the update, because in this update, they're also introducing Spirit Orbs, which are new items called Spirit Orbs that is dropped in various ways. A new area called a Spirit Orb Shrine is added to the lobby. Spirit Orbs are used to have a chance to summon a spirit that attaches onto a unit and adds really strong buffs. If a spirit attaches onto a unit, that unit keeps the buff until the spirit is removed by the player. While a unit has a spirit on it, it cannot be traded. And Spirit Orbs are also earned by grinding only and are not tradable. Reason why they're doing this is because of like leaderboard runs and basically making like older units more reusable and having a reason to use them over again. And this is something I really want to hit on, because I have a lot of leaks and you guys might be disappointed on this in some ways too. Similar to trait rerolls, Spirit Orbs are basically the same thing as from what we understand right now. And the reason why I say this is because, as you can see, every trait right here that we have inside the trait rerolls has an icon dedicated to it. For example, Brawler has this little meteor looking thing, or like a fist. I'm assuming that's a fist. Swiftness has a shoe. Hunter, like a radical shooter thing, blah blah blah. Critical has an axe. Prodigy has a brain. Bullseye, blah blah blah. Well, using a leak detector that not many people are aware of, we have gotten some of the leaks for this game. Right now, there is 11 different variants for trait rerolls. For Spirit Orbs, we have gotten 12 leaks. And these are the icons for the first set of 4. As you can see, we have the Crystal Spirit, which is starting this way and going like this. So we have the Crystal Spirit, an Ice Spirit, Crimson Spirit, as well as a Dark Spirit. But there is more. I believe these are higher tiers, but they could all literally do like kind of the same thing in different ways. And this one, we got an Arcane Spirit here. We have a Fire Spirit, a Light Spirit, and a Golden Spirit. So right now, the idea I'm getting out of these is they're initially like fruits from One Piece, bro. If we were to play like blocks fruits, except you put these spirits on your units. I hope that makes sense. It's a little confusing, but I'm going to explain it all. But that's not even all of them. The last 4 and probably the most valuable ones, we have the Mirror Spirit. If I were to guess, it's just going to like clone your unit's attack or something. We have the Sacred Spirit, the Storm Spirit, as well as the True Spirit, which I've literally only seen one variant of this. So I am like 80% sure that this is going to be by far the best one out of all of them. And as you can see from the leak that the developers showed us, spirit summoning your unit will replace their current spirit, so you can only have one on it. And you basically summon spirits with Spirit Orbs, which you can buy with Robux. I don't know why the developers say they are also earned by grinding only and cannot be traded when, dude, there is literally Robux options right there. Another feature that's coming in this update is actually the portals, which work just like anime adventures. I personally wasn't a fan of them. I genuinely hated these, but I don't care. There are 3 portal types. Each has its own secret portal unit that can be dropped by playing it. Each portal has a certain rarity, and the higher the rarity equals the higher drop chance, so rare to secret. For example, secret rarity portal has a 100% chance of getting a secret portal unit. You must win the portal game to collect this reward. Each portal has a randomized challenge that you won't know until you play the portal, so you're not gonna find out until you have placed or pressed that play button. Some could be worse, some could be better. Portals won't be tradable, and portal hosts will have slightly better drop rates than the other players who join it. Now, the problem with this, if you didn't get, the person who is leading gets better drop rates, and this could be good or bad depending on how you actually obtain portals, but I do believe that for sure this is like probably the better side of this update, considering the orbs and stuff might be pay to win, especially the divine wishes. And I'm actually gonna go ahead and skip this limited banner because this is not coming in this update, but we're gonna go ahead and skip this to the new season, where we will begin the new leaderboard season, add divine wishes to leaderboard rewards, which is the good part. I will say this is probably a really nice part. and there will be new leaderboard reward units. I don't know why I put like a W on this portal thing, by the way. Don't even ask me. A lot of people put W, so I hope y'all are excited for this, because I think it's just gonna be super pay to win and this update is gonna flop. And I'll explain that more in detail in a second. But there will be a new leaderboard reward unit. So the pink slime or whatever it's called, that thing's going to get replaced. It's going to be replaced with something else. And last but not least, the most pay-to-win part of this update, giftable game passes that are items you can trade to others. Now imagine when I could sell exclusive wishes for 30k gems per. Now I can go ahead sell the shiny hunter game pass for even more gems. There will probably be a gift button in the inventory, and if I press it and purchase this shiny hunter, it's gonna go into the item section of your inventory, and I'll be able to sell it on booths or trade it. This could also be a problem if duping happens to be a thing, so hopefully that is not an issue. But another really good feature is mini luck potions, which last around 5 minutes, that can be dropped from game modes or battle pass and can stack its duration for free-to-play players to get more lucky too. The reason why I did not state the limited banner with the 4 units is because this is delayed till the week after this upcoming weekend, and that is going to be on the 21st of July. So I'll probably have a completely different video for that, because I'm sure they're going to add more than just 4 limited units in a limited banner. And in this update coming out is going to be the Hall of Mirrors rebalance, Divine/Wishes rebalance, the Wish Battle Pass, giftable game passes / mini luck potion, spirits, portals, and the beginning of leaderboard season 2. I will say leaderboard season 2, expect this to last on a lot longer. This will probably be available to people a lot longer until after the limited banner comes out, because they'll probably want like a change in people winning. Overall, it is the biggest update that we have gotten for sure. How well it's going to be received, I'm really hoping you guys do like it, because personally, I am making my own game, and I know as a developer that have made like several popular games in the past, it's probably not going to go too well. But I'm going to keep a positive mindset on this, because there is still a chance that, you know, you won't have to pay, I don't know, 4,000 Robux for like, what, 180 crystals. So hopefully that doesn't happen with the Spirit Orbs. And yeah, overall, it is an interesting update to look at, and I am looking forward to it. The exclusive Wish units, the current ones that we have in the game, are probably going to stay. So if you do have things such as the Shadow Dragon and the Legion Commander, I do recommend trading them as soon as possible. Let me know your thoughts on this update and what you think of it. There is actually a little bit more that the developers have shown. This is actual visual leaks that we got, and it was basically buff improvements. And what this does is, I don't think it necessarily means they buffed, I guess, like buffs. But instead, it's basically going to show you what the buffs do. For example, this one shows that speed is reduced by 15% or increased by 15%. So attacks 15% faster, and range is increased by 25%. So I'm pretty sure that's what this leak is trying to show. Nothing too crazy. If I get more news, I'll definitely keep you guys updated. But if you enjoyed this video, watch this video on the screen, because it's one of my favorite videos, and I picked it for you. I handpicked this video myself because I think you will enjoy it a lot. Until then, watch it quick, because this video is about to end. Goodbye. Hurry up. Click it.